The bottom dollar bounties DLC in GTA Online has just released, and there is a load of new stuff to buy, including a new business and a bunch of new vehicles. And luckily for you, I've stocked up my account with over $30 million to go ahead and buy it all. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, everybody, welcome to the bottom dollar bounties DLC. It is just past 7 p.m. in Australia, which means we have all the new updates downloaded. Now, there is a guy on an oppressor right next to me, which concerns me. But basically, the plan for this video is to buy everything. As I said in the intro, we have over $30 million on my account, so that should be enough to go ahead and buy the business, upgrade it, buy all the vehicles, and upgrade those as well. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and buy it. And by it, I mean the business, of course. Now, on Maze Bank foreclosures, there are 5 different locations. Initially, we thought it might have just been this one at Mission Row, but luckily we do have multiple. So we do have this one at Mission Row for 2.4 million, basically. One in Davis for 2 million, which I think might be the cheapest, apart from another one, which we'll get to. One over at Del Perro for 2.3 million. One up in downtown Vinewood for 2.6, and finally one up in Palito for 1.6, which no one should really be buying that. However, out of these 4 down here, I don't really know which one is the best. They're all located close-ish to police stations, I think. This one's the closest. And I think I am going to go for the Del Perro one, purely because it's close to my apartment, my office, my nightclub, and MC business. So it kind of makes sense to go for this one, in my opinion. However, they all seem like decent locations. 2.3 million, and we can also go ahead and upgrade it. There's not much of a difference with this style. We'll go with that and make it a bit more interesting. We can get 2 agents. Now, the agents, their description is, too busy defending yourself in court to catch criminals all day, then hire skilled enforcement agents to carry out some work on the side. Give the responsibility, take the profit. So I imagine this is pretty similar to the guys you hire in your auto shop or salvage yard who can kind of do the business for you to a degree. So I'll go ahead and buy them. Why not? Might be useful. Personal quarters will obviously go and buy so we can respawn at the business. Gun locker, I don't really need it, but why not? And then finally, we have armor plating on our van, the bottom dollar bail enforcement van. So it seems like we're going to be using this vehicle for a lot of the missions, so I guess having that is better. So with that, I don't know if this was the most expensive location, but $4.5 million for all the upgrades in the Del Perro spot. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and get it. And we'll set a waypoint, and why not just drive over there? Okay, hello Maud. Okay, so here's the location. It's in between basically where my apartment and CEO office is and kind of my MC clubhouse and nightclub. So not a bad location. It's a bit annoying that you have to drive through these like weird alleyways to get here. But either way, top left, dispatch work can be accessed by pressing R3 when you're driving a law enforcement vehicle on your own. That's quite cool. We'll take a look at that a bit later, but first of all, let's just head inside the bottom dollar bail enforcement business. Oh, she wants to hug. Hey, bro, don't let her hang like that. What the hell? Give her a hug, man. I'm touch-starved as it is. Can my video game character at least get some? What the hell? Okay, well, now that that's over, so we need to register as a boss again, of course. Now, let's go ahead and do just one mission just to get a feel for the business. Then we'll take a look at the vehicles, because I am very interested in what they have added to the game. And this is an interesting computer layout. Looks quite good, actually. So we have 3 regular targets that give between 35 and 40,000, I assume, and then 1 high target. I'm assuming there's going to be a difficulty increase with these, but I guess we'll go ahead and give Grace a go. Why not? This definitely seems like one of the more unique businesses, and it's actually like a proper mission, like a instance mission. Interesting. So our target is Grace Whitney, CEO, billionaire, criminal, and dead woman, according to every clickbait article you can find about her online. What's crazy is she skipped bail right before the tragic fatal accident took her life. Skeptical? No shit. Let's investigate. And we can use this van. I wonder if we can use our own car. I won't use it now just in case we're not allowed to, but that should be interesting. Now, we're going to get a location to go to, I'm assuming. Oh, there we go. So where are we heading over to? Some random facility. We get an image attachment as well, which is just going to be her photo. So another thing that they mentioned in the original cutscene is that if a bounty dies, then you still get money but paid out a lot less. So I'm assuming it's going to be maybe half or something if you kill them by accident, and the bounty value in the bottom right currently being 129,000. I imagine if you damage them, that also goes down. Very similar to sale missions of the cars from the auto shop. Or sorry, not the auto shop, the vehicle warehouse from the CEO business. Similar to that, I would think so at least. But no point speculating. We're about to go get her anyways. So she is at the St. Fias Hospital morgue. And are we parking downstairs? No, we're going around back, I think. Okay, how the hell do I go around back? I have never been here before. Is this new? It's not new. It feels new though. I do not recognize this place at all. Okay, so there's a guard out here. Probably you need to use a suppressed weapon. Also, on the official artwork for the DLC, there's a new stun gun. So I imagine that might be a thing we get to use at some point, but not at the moment, clearly. head inside here. $18, already making money, guys. This update's amazing. Can you sense the sarcasm? All right, I'm going to go first person here just because it's usually a little bit easier. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, somehow we're still good. That was really pathetic though. Okay, mortuary cabinet? I'm struggling to speak here, as usual. And there is Grace. Looking real fine. I'm not a necrophiliac, I swear. So bring up your phone and click Snapmatic. Take a photo of the body. Is she really dead? This is probably not her, I imagine. Is that what we're getting at here? This isn't her. It's a fake body, fake person. Is that salmon under her head? The fuck? Okay, so that's not Grace, obviously. So we leave and have to go find her now. I don't know how we're gonna find her, but I'm sure it'll work. Whoa. Okay. Does that always happen, or is it because I alerted the guards? Doesn't matter. So next location we're going to is the Union Depository or something, some sort of bank. I'm assuming the entire bounty is contained within one mission, which is really good because having to do multiple missions would be quite a bit of a time loss, I guess. Just be a bit annoying. So hopefully it's all contained. I am interested to see how fast you can complete these once you know what you're doing. Obviously, like I said, I'll have another video going up in a few days of me properly grinding this business and seeing how efficient it is for money. But for now, we're just trying to see, is it fun or not? Which so far, I am honestly kind of liking this. It's very unique to a lot of the other businesses in the game. Every other business, you're getting drugs or gun parts or cars. It's very rare that you go after people in GTA. Okay, so we're going to the location we park for the Union Depository heist. And there are security guards down here. Okay, little stealth mission going on. Don't mind if I do. Love me some stealth. Now I need to secure Grace Whitney. I don't know where she is, but oh, she's up here. Do we have a stun gun? Nope, we do not. Oh, God. How the fuck do they see me? Also, Maud just said that you can swipe a painting. A bag is required to steal the painting. Okay, I don't know where I get a bag. Oh, there we go. Get a bag there, and we can steal a painting. So some extra money. I don't know how much this is going to be, but honestly, I'll take any extra cash I can get. There we go. The frames just dropped insanely low there. What the hell is going on? Why is the game playing at 20 frames a second? Okay, it doesn't tell us how much the painting was. I'm sure we'll get that at the end. And she's gone down the elevator, probably to a garage. We might have to go on a chase here, which honestly, I wouldn't mind usually, but the vehicle we're driving currently is hot garbage. No, we went upstairs. Okay. See ya. Okay, Grace, I'm coming. Ow. There's another chopper? Fuck off. Oi, oi. No. Don't you dare. Okay, don't land on Grace, please. That could have easily killed her. I probably shouldn't have done that. No, fuck. Shoot their hand. Oh, is that usually a feature in GTA? You can shoot guns out of people's hands? I've never known that before if it is, but there we go. Okay, I thought I nearly killed her for a second there. That could have been bad. I do not mind that at all for a mission. So now all we need to do is drive back and not get killed. I'm assuming that's not the people attacking me. I was shooting at civilians as usual. So I do wonder if that bounty value can go down. I imagine if you kill her by accident, it goes down, but I don't know if that's it. But there we go. First ever bounty complete. So we got 129,000 for the bounty value, and we also got a painting secured. So maybe 200k if we're lucky. If that is 200k, we've done that in about 20 minutes, just under probably, which honestly looks really good for money. Additional tick is 5k. What the fuck? And another 5k. So we got 10k for the painting. Or we get 5k for the painting, another 5 for the mission. Not as much as I was hoping for, but whatever. And there we have Grace secured. Doesn't show the money for some reason. Maybe it's only when she gets put back in prison. So maybe after a 30-minute cooldown we get the money or something. Not really sure. Although that is the mission done. I don't want to get too much into the grinding of missions today. Today we're going to be buying stuff. So let's head over to the car websites and see what we can get. So first, take a look at Legendary Motorsport. And we have a bunch of bottom dollar bounties vehicles. We have the Invetero Coquette D1, the Anis Oidos, or Euros X32, the Ubermarkt Niobe, which that car looks incredible in my opinion, the Ballin Envisage, and the Enos Paragon S. Let's go ahead and buy all of them and we'll customize them in a while. Also, I just noticed the Euros X32 has HSW upgrades, which is pretty nice. The Ubermarkt Niobe also has HSW upgrades. The Invetero Coquette has nothing. The Enos Paragon S has Imani tech, and the Ballin Envisage also has Imani tech. So we're eating good for these vehicles. Now onto Southern San Andreas Sport Autos. We have the Declasse Yosemite 1500. 100. A little pickup truck. And I think that's all on this website for now. Yep. And then we should also have a new police car. We have 3 new police cars. The Greenwood, the Dorado Cruiser, as well as the Impaler SC Cruiser. To purchase the Impaler Cruiser, complete the slush fund as part of the Cluck and Bell Farm Raiders leader. I've already done that. So I don't know why it's not letting me buy it. That's strange. Maybe I have to do it again. We also have to do it here. So I guess the police cars will leave for next video because 1, they are ridiculously expensive. So I might need to grind a bit more money and we have to unlock them again for some reason. So again, police cars will leave for the next video just because it's not letting me get them at the moment. But we'll go ahead and customize all the other vehicles and see what they're like. Oh, what a lovely lineup of vehicles we have here. I made them all white for now just for a blank canvas, but honestly, it looks kind of sick having a garage all in one color. Now, just off initial impressions, my favorite vehicle out of these is definitely this one here. I don't know what it's based off in real life, but it does remind me of the BMW i8, which is my favorite car in real life. It gives me sort of similar vibes to it. I don't know if it is based off it, but it could be, but we'll get around to it. We'll start over here with the first vehicle and make our way around, which means first off, we got the Invertero Coquette D1 Sports Classic. Now we only have 16 million left, which hopefully is enough. Like I said, the police cars are a bit expensive, but we should be able to get all these customized. So liveries, we have quite a few. Got some racing stripes, double racing stripes, got some pinstripes on there, some old school racing liveries. Oh, that's quite sick actually. You know, I'm just gonna go for the most unique one on every single car, and the old school race flames is pretty darn unique. Now we can get some respray on it as well. I don't know how much that's going to change the underlying color. Quite a bit actually, goddamn. I honestly kind of like the darker colors, like the browns and purples. They work really well with this. It kind of makes it look like a rally car or like something you'd see in like a monster truck thing. Obviously I know it's not a monster truck, I'm not stupid, but that type of environment. I think I'm going to go with the Bison Brown. I don't usually like brown vehicles, but it kind of worked for this one quite well. Now for secondary color, it changes just that side bit there. I might just keep it red. Actually, no, cream. Yeah, let's go cream. That suits it quite well. We can get a roll cage on there, secondary roll cage, right? Why not? We can also take the roof off. Yeah, screw it. Why not? Now, I'm probably not going to do the performance enhancements on a lot of the vehicles right now because they just are, they're not a waste, but I'm mainly doing this for the aesthetics, so we'll leave those for later. Now, I do like that one the best there. You can get trunk accessories as well. You can get a tire on the back, some luggage, kind of like the Panto as well. I'm going to go for the wheel on the back. Looks pretty iconic in my opinion. And I think that's about it. We can get some headlight covers. We can get some eyelashes on it. That's kind of sick. I like the tape, to be honest, personally. Hood as well. Oh, yes. Bows. I like this one. Yeah, the high butterfly blower. That looks great. And I guess we might as well put some neon kits on it as well. Who doesn't love a neon kit? Don't really know what color to go with it, considering I have it as brown, maybe red. I guess that kind of suits it. And there is our first vehicle. Like I said, I'm not going to do performance enhancing right now just because it's a bit of a waste of money at the moment. But let's go ahead and see what this thing's like to drive. Probably just going to do a quick lap around the city when I'm driving these things for now. And it is dreadfully slow currently. Obviously no upgrades, but it is pretty slow. It does feel quite nice though. It's not too drifty or anything. Takes corners really nicely actually. This is quite a sick car. It's very unique. There's not many sports classics in the game compared to other categories, so I do quite like this. It drives quite well. I expected it to be much worse since a lot of the sports classics are quite drifty and difficult to handle. This one's actually pretty darn decent. But there's the first car customized. Gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10. I don't know what I'm ranking it on, just feel, I guess, but 8 out of 10. Now on to the next one. Now this one is HSW upgradable. Like I said as well, I'll probably do that later if I do want to. We'll just go for the aesthetics for now. But the Anis Euros X32 a coupe. Let's see what we can do to it. So we got liveries that are just stripes again, pretty basic. This one's quite nice, honestly. Got a racing flag on it, so clearly more of like a racing type vehicle. We have some other really sick liveries, more unique ones. Oh, yes. 69 as well. I gotta do it. We got some nice louvers on the back, if that's how you pronounce it. I think so. We'll go with carbon. Some carbon race diffusers. Now, the respray on this, I can't imagine it would change. Okay, no, it does change quite a bit still. Now, personally, I think the white looks great on this, so I'm gonna just keep it. Secondary color, what does that change? Not anything I can see at the moment. Now, we have some side louvers on as well. I don't know why I'm putting on a French accent every time I say that, but some skirts on the side. Gonna also just go carbon. There's honestly not much of a difference between a lot of these, but we'll go with that one, I guess. Sure. I'm not the biggest car person, so I honestly, the difference between these does not matter much to me, but Ayo, we got a splitter at the front. I don't usually like these being too big. I hate these ones because in the game they kind of sway around and look a bit stupid in my opinion. But a regular splitter might not be too bad. We're just going to go with a basic one, a carbon winged splitter. Oh, I love these spoilers. Reminds me of the blue car from Cars. I can't remember his name. Obviously his one was much higher, but still. And I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and get some neon kits as well, because I always love me a good neon kit, and we'll make this one blue to match the color a little bit. And here we have our new car. I forgot the name of it, the Enquiries X32, I think. Let's give it a drive. So initial thoughts, it's about the same speed as the previous car, it feels. It doesn't feel very fast either. Again, also no upgrades, I know. It is a coupe though, to be fair, so I don't expect it to be blistering with speed. But again, handles pretty well. I do really love the look of these race cars with their intense liveries. I'm glad they've started adding these to the game, because if you do remember when GTA first came out, there wasn't really much at all for liveries. I think the only ones we had was like the Sprunk livery for like some of the muscle cars, and they weren't even in the game on day one. It was like a year later. So I'm glad Rockstar are starting to get creative with their car designs and things you can do to customize them. It does make them a lot more unique and quite cool. But there we go. The X32. I think overall I like it a little bit less than the other ones, maybe like a 7.5, but still a very cool vehicle. Now onto the one I am most excited for. Ubermarkt Niobe, or Niob, or Nwabe. Like I said, it reminds me of the BMW i8. I don't know if it is modeled after that. Someone can let me know in the comments what it is actually modeled after. But here we go. It definitely looks like the i8. Surely it is. Oh, some really nice liveries though. This Radiance one looks really nice. B76, modular race, dense electric. These have some really nice liveries. But for this one, like I said, I want to see if I can make it look like the i8. So we're going to want a metallic probably. Yeah, this is definitely the i8. It has to be, right? I know I keep saying that. Sorry, you're probably getting annoyed at me, but I've been wanting the i8 in the game for a long time. And this looks like it could be similar enough. And the Ubermarkt is based around BMW, so it would make sense that this is that car. Now, for this to look like the i8, I do need a little bit of a silver color, so probably around that. There are white variants as well and blue variants, but I'm just doing the one I know of memory. Now, secondary color, hopefully it goes in the spots I'm expecting. Yes, it does. Fantastic. And we want just a blue here. Probably an ultra blue. I think that looks about right. Yeah, that is beautiful. And we can have a trim color as well, which I might also just put in blue just to make it look nice. Get an ultra blue as well. And I think I want a pearlescent white just to make it a little bit brighter, because it was looking a little bit dark. Nah, screw it. I'm going back to blue or silver. I can't decide. That does look right though. Okay, so now we can go on to the other things to make it more interesting. So we can have a carbon roof if we so desire. I don't know if we can have no roof. No, it doesn't seem like we can. I just kind of like the basic roof, if I'm being completely honest with you. Now, this car doesn't usually have a spoiler, although we could have a little ducktail on there. Yeah, why not? Little ducktail doesn't look too bad. Now, the wheels honestly look great as they are. I'm just going to put bulletproof tires on. Get some blue tire smoke. Feel like there's not much of a difference, so I might just go street kit. Just gives it a little bit more of an angle there. Like I said, I am going to go ahead and upgrade this one and also get HSW on it, because I'm in love with this vehicle and it is probably now my favorite car in the game, I can't lie. So it is a sport car, so I'm expecting it to be a little bit faster, and I've also done upgrades this time. And yeah, we're feeling pretty good with this. I like how far away the camera zoomed. I'm personally a big fan of a very far away zoomed camera when driving, and this one is quite far back. I don't know why exactly it's like that, but sure. And it is very, very zippy. Handling is all right. Now, HSW upgrade for, is that 1.7 million? God damn, that is expensive, but I'm going to be using this car a lot, so I guess it's fine. HSW engine upgrade, HSW transmission, and finally the stage 3 turbo. Now an absolute beast of a vehicle, and to test it out, I'm going to go ahead and try the HSW time trial for this week, just to see if it lives up to expectations. Okay, time trial. Let's see how we do. We have 1 minute and 21 seconds to complete this, which if you didn't know, the HSW time trial changes how much time you have depending on which vehicle you're using to make it a bit more fair. And the finish location for this one is right here, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see how we do. Now, I've done this time trial many a time. If you guys have watched my Race to Oppressor Mark II video, it's the one that I started off that with. So I've definitely practiced a fair amount, and I did it with a much worse vehicle than this. So if I do fail, well, the blame is completely on me. Whoa, okay, my bad. I forgot how fast this vehicle was. I'm used to doing that with a much slower one for some reason. Okay, now I am really just bad. Jesus Christ. Okay, this thing is a bit drifty. Yeah, there's no way I'm making it now. I'm gonna have to restart this. God damn it. After all that torque hyping myself up, we just fail straight away. This thing is absolutely rapid though. God, even with all that crashing, we still nearly made it. That's pretty impressive. I think I forgot to put HSW brakes on, I just realized. That may have helped. Oh well. But second attempt, much better this time. No crashing and an easy 1 minute 10 time, 11 seconds off the goal. Pretty darn good. Now I will just go ahead and put the HSW brakes on because I do think I forgot that and it might make a big difference. But then after that, we'll get back to the next vehicle. Okay, 3 vehicles done and I got to give this one, for aesthetics at least, a perfect 10 out of 10. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased, but still. In terms of handling and driving, I'd probably give it around an 8.5 or a 9. There was a bit of driftiness in there. I'm not sure how great it is, but obviously it was still very good. But now onto the next vehicle, another HSW upgradable one. No, this is an Amani Tech vehicle now. The Enos Paragon S, which is another sports car. Now, obviously having more Amani Tech vehicles in the game is always great, but does it look good? Yeah, it's alright. The livery's okay. I think the Street Camo or Street Camo Red are probably my favorites, although the Black Fracture is quite nice. And I do have a plan to make this look quite nice. If we get a primary color that is classic, we can go for a little known color as yellow. And now we have a black and yellow car, and now the song is stuck in your heads. You're welcome. I will say this looks closer to orange than yellow, but I like orange anyway, so I don't really care. Okay, now that the plate's there, I might actually want to make this more yellow. Yeah, that does look a bit better, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. Proper yellow color now. Now we can get some secondary skirts, some splitters on the front. Yep, gonna go for yellow there too. We can get a spoiler. We can get a fucking massive spoiler, goddamn. And we can get a grill as well. Gonna go for the secondary wire mesh. Actually, I kind of like the hexagon. It reminds me of the pattern of a beehive, which kind of makes sense of being yellow. Gold latch. Yeah, sure not. Sure not? I meant sure, why not? And finally, like always, a neon kit with... Oh, that one looks yellow. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, next car, we have the black and yellow mobile, which I'm pretty... okay with. I never really customized cars all at once like this, so it's kind of nice being able to do it and getting a lot of different variations, especially with the new DLC launching. But let's go ahead and see how this thing drives, shall we? And it's finally daytime, which is nice. Oh, it definitely has a very heavy turn to it. It does not turn very sharp at all. It is very heavy. It feels more like an SUV than a sports car. Let's try a little drift around the corner. Oh god. Yeah, this is a very heavy vehicle. Okay, I could get behind it. It has a very heavy regular turn, but if you use your handbrake around the corner, it's not too bad. Obviously, can't comment on the speed too much since I haven't upgraded it, but honestly, not a bad vehicle. I do like the look of it with this livery. Probably going to give it a 7.5 as well. Probably tied with that car there. Quite different, but don't mind if I do. Now, onto the last car from the legendary auto shop, and then we get onto the shitty pickup truck. The Ballin Envisage. Is this the first Ballin vehicle in the game? I've never seen that name before. I think this is a concept car in real life. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I probably am again. But here we have the liveries. Now we have the regular stripes as usual. I want to see like initial D type strips on the side. We have a Ballin race livery, a tribal livery with some nice pink accents, a dense drift, which does look pretty sick, but doesn't match the blocky nature of the car in my opinion. And then we have this one, which is very anime. And because of that, I'm going to go for it. To be fair, I haven't used a chameleon color yet for any of these vehicles. Maybe this one could be the one to go with. And yeah, I do like that. The purple-green flip on this does work really well because there are some green accents on the car already, and it's obviously purple. So that works quite nicely. And then maybe for this, we could go for a green as well for the accent. Can't really see the secondary color in many places. It is there, you just can't really see it very much. I think I'm going to go with the carbon roof there. Splitters, just going to go for regular carbon lip. Can you get some spoilers? Oh my god! What the hell is that thing? Jesus. That's a bit intense. Probably not going to go with that, but it's interesting for sure. Yeah, personally, I really like these type of spoilers, so I'm going to stick with that as well. Now, we can get a complete body trim, although you can't really see it that well with all the liveries and everything, so I'll stick with carbon. Why not? Get some canards as well. Also go carbon, I guess. So you can get secondary colors in some of these things, but you really can't see it almost at all. I guess maybe the best place to see it is a trim color if we just put green on here. That green does not really match that well, does it? Might want to go for a lime green. Yeah, lime's probably a lot better, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. I already have another purple and green car. It's my not Armani Tech, it's my Weaponized Ignis, that's what it's called. But either way, this does look pretty cool as well. I like the boxy design of it. It works quite well. Is this an electric car? I think this might be electric. It might even be hydrogen. If it's based off the concept car I think it is, it might be a hydrogen-based vehicle because there's no engine sound, so it's definitely not gas or petrol. But yeah, without any upgrades, it's not too bad. There's a decent amount of speed to it, and this is a Armani Tech upgradable, so it could be very useful in vehicles. If it works the same as all the other electric Armani Tech vehicles, it also means it can take more explosive shots than other ones, so that could be a good use case for it. But honestly, quite a nice car as well. Now, we've given the cars so far a 8, 7.5, 10, 7.5. I might actually put that one up to an 8, the black and yellow mobile. This one, I'll probably give a 8 as well. So far, that one over there, the 69, is my least favorite. And you know what? We'll give it a 6.9 just to, you know, be funny. And now the last vehicle we have, the pickup truck. At least for now. Like I said, I'll buy the police cars in a bit. Just need to actually unlock them for some reason. But here we have the classy Yosemite 150. I can't imagine this is going to have much customization. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Okay, a few interesting liveries here. Oh, the pinstripe yellow is quite nice. I do wish they had more color options than just yellow and red. I will go with red though, because I don't think I really have another red car. We have a blue and red one, but we already have a yellow. So, and you know what? For this one, let's just try and make it as ugly as possible. Yep, black prismatic pearl looks absolutely horrendous on this thing. And we'll have a chrome secondary with a trim color of what clashes with red really badly. Yeah, that looks terrible. Oh, that is horrendous. I love it. We can get a roll cage in the back with some gasoline. Sure, why not? We'll do a sun strip on this one because I hate it. I don't know why I'm making this vehicle to look so bad. I just thought it'd be funny. We'll go with some steps on there because the little short boy is not tall enough to get up there. You can get a spoiler on this thing? This looks so shit. Oh my god, this is horrendous. What have I done to it? I'm so sorry. Okay, we can get some insane exhaust coming out the side. I don't know what looks worse in a lot of these situations. Oh yes, that looks like something. For sure. Let's get some neon kits, but not have it match anything else in the car. I think hot pink works, maybe? Or a black light. Yeah, let's do a black light. Everyone loves those. And a plate that does not match at all as well. A nice green. And I think there we have it for our last vehicle. But here we go. The final vehicle for today's video, the classy Yosemite 1500, is an off-road vehicle. And I am just so incredibly sorry for what I've done to this vehicle. I've absolutely butchered it. It looks horrendous. Considering it has 0 upgrades, this feels just as fast as about every other vehicle so far, which is weird considering it's a pickup truck, but I don't hate it. Might actually be good. It genuinely drives pretty well. This is weird. I did not expect it to actually be quite decent. I haven't used it off-road yet, of course. I don't know if there's anywhere close I could. Maybe I'll try it over here for a bit. Okay, here we are, back in its home territory, I guess you could say. Well, no, its home territory really is the trash bin, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so obviously not too fast, considering it's not been upgraded. It works pretty well, it doesn't drift or spin out too much. Pretty decent handling in terms of jumping off things. How well can we turn without spinning out? Okay, that's not too bad, to be honest. I know there are a lot better off-road vehicles in the game, a lot that I haven't even used yet, but this one, considering I expected it to be really bad, it surprised me a little bit. Genuinely actually surprised me a bit. I shouldn't have been so harsh on this vehicle. I shouldn't have done this to it. I'm sorry. And yeah, even on regular road, it has really good handling. It actually feels better than that last sport car I did, the Armani Tech one, the black and yellow mobile. It actually feels better than that to drive on regular streets, which is quite interesting. So as much as I've completely ruined the vehicle, actually not too bad. I don't know if I'd recommend it necessarily, but hey, it's not like it's going to be a terrible purchase. But that is all the vehicles that are available right now. I do believe there is another supercar that only GTA Plus members can buy at the moment, which is a bit shitty on Rockstar's part, but you know, that's usually how it is. But I think those are the main ones for now. If I did miss anything, I will definitely go back and get it in another video. Well, I know the main things I've missed are these police cars, but we'll go ahead and get them very soon. But yeah, with that, the spending spree, at least part of it, I guess, we still need to get the cop cars, of course, is over. I think that is about $17 million, $18 million I've spent so far, and the cars haven't even been fully upgraded. So obviously a lot of money you can spend on this DLC, and we'll get to making some more later to refuel the supply. Like I said, a video will be out very soon of me grinding out the business and seeing how good it is. If you want to see that sooner rather than later, make sure to hit that subscribe and like button. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you're enjoying the update, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.